up, you guys? Sorry I'm not able to turn my head to look at the camera. My fucking neck and my back is hurting. I was just in a car accident on Friday, and this shit is really starting to hurt now. But I just wanted to like speak what's on my mind, because people will look at you and they will idolize what you have. They think that your life is perfect. They look at you, they think you're beautiful. You live in this house, you drive this car, you got this job, and they want to trade lives with you, not knowing what the fuck you deal with to manage and maintain that shit. Motherfuckers have no idea what the fuck you deal with on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? But they want your life. But whole time, you might not be able to deal with the shit that I deal with. You might not be able to deal with the vultures that is just sitting there plotting on you, waiting on your demise. Like when you reach a certain level of success or whatever the fuck it is, like there literally be motherfuckers that just be sitting there waiting for you to fail. You see what I'm saying? Or there are people that's reached a certain level of success that they are just so fucking miserable that they don't have nothing else to do but fuck with people trying to get to where they at, because they evil. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't reach a certain level in your life, you have no idea that there are people out there like that until you experience that shit firsthand. You have no idea what a power hungry motherfucker look like. You have no idea what someone that has so much power that they literally get off on fucking with people that have lesser than them. The only thing y'all see is everything on the outside, and y'all look at a motherfucker and be like, well, if so-and-so got this and this and that, why they not happy, or why they struggling, or if I'd have had that money, or if I'd have had that bitch, or if I'd have had this car, if I'd have had that nigga, I'd have did this. Motherfucker, you wouldn't have did shit. You wouldn't even be able to handle not even a week of what the fuck a person in our shoes deal with. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like we're humble enough to understand that there are people that are praying to be in our shoes, that wish that they had our problems, but sometimes you don't even realize what the fuck you be wishing for. That's why they tell you, be careful what the fuck you be asking for. A lot of people's, they get in this shit, they just see the money, or they just see all the glitz and glamour and all that shit. But the realest shit I've ever heard was new levels, new devils. New levels, new devils. I legitimately had to look in this camera because people don't understand the severity of what the fuck that means until it hits you. And sometimes that shit don't hit you until a motherfucker hits you. So like, don't look at a motherfucker and just be like, damn, what's wrong with cuz? Like, man, if I was in that position, I would have, man, you wouldn't have did shit. You'd have been doing the same thing I've been doing, trying to get the fuck. I have to ask people all the time, what's the cost of happiness? Because I see women all the time, they judge other women's situation and because they looking at what a nigga look like on the outside, his outside shell, his outside appearance. Oh, shit, I wish that was my man. I wish, yeah, why you wish that your man? Because he looked good. You know what I'm saying? Because they drive nice cars, they got a big ass house. That man could be in there beating the shit out of that woman every motherfucking day. He could be cheating on her. He could be like mentally and emotionally abusing the shit out of this woman. And they just post the best that they want you to see to put out a facade for Instagram, or when they're around people, they put on that fucking Kodak smile and everything. And you have no idea, like when they get in they fucking home behind closed doors, they probably fucking hate each other. Their kids probably fucked up because they seeing the abuse and the toxicity. You have no idea what the fuck really be going on. So what's the point of having all of this money? What's the point of having this nice looking man or this nice looking woman? Is if deep in your soul, you know what I'm saying? Because we can hide a lot inside, you know what I'm saying? But when you by yourself and everybody gone away. The whole world is sleeping. You sitting in the skin that you in by your motherfucking self. Only you got to deal with the shit that's going on in your body and your mind and your brain and your spirit. Is the money, is the notoriety, is the connections, is the whatever the fuck it is it worth your true inner happiness? You know what I'm saying? People be judging shit and have no idea what the fuck they looking at. You know? So it's like, ain't no man, ain't no job, ain't no friend, ain't no family. And y'all know my saying, friend, family, or foe, treat a hoe like a hoe. I mean that shit. Ain't none of that shit worth my happiness. Ain't none of that shit worth allowing anything, any entity, any fucking thing to break my spirit, to lower my pride. You know what I'm saying? To compromise myself in any shape, form, or fashion. You know? God giveth and God taketh. And God knows what he's doing. And I don't know what lesson he's teaching right now, but like they say, God is most definitely teaching. God is for sure teaching right now. And one thing that I could definitely say is, like, don't look at somebody else's situation thinking that you could do better when you seen the shit with the shit for them. You know what I'm saying? Because people always look at a situation, shit, let me get that shit. I do this shit. Because I promise you, y'all. I promise you. What looks okay on the outside, you have no idea what the fuck was going on. You have no idea what the fuck was going on the inner core of that situation. And you'll look at the shit at face value and you think, oh, no, I can handle that. And then you'll get into the thick of it. And then you'll be like, what the fuck did I get myself into? This man ain't worth it. This money ain't worth it. The fame ain't worth it. The this ain't worth it. The ain't worth it, bitch. You feel me? Do not judge a book by its cover. Everybody will make shit look and sound magnificent. Pay attention to how many people came out as a success story from that situation. How many success stories came out of that situation, dealing with that person, that opportunity, that job, whatever the fuck it is. How many successes should equal the value that you put that on? Because if you ain't seen no success stories coming from that, what the fuck make you think you gonna go into that situation and make it any better? You playing yourself. You see what I'm saying? Don't go look at that man and be like, yeah. Bitch, he gonna do the same shit he did to that bitch. Probably fucking worse, because you the dumb bitch that watched him do it. You the dumb bitch that watched him sit up here and dog another fucking bitch out, and then you gonna go run to him right after this shit. And what you think you special? Like, y'all. Like, no. I wish that I could sit here and, like, play games with y'all. That ain't the type of bitch that I am. Like, if anybody that's around me, you watch me, yeah, we gonna laugh, but you gonna learn something. And if you ain't learned something, I don't know what the fuck you doing. Young, stop thinking that you special. Certain things are just what the fuck it is, and it ain't no changing it. You're not gonna come and put no extra fucking sauce, no magical pixie pussy dust on this shit and make this shit just perfectly suited for you. Nah, bitch. Like, I promise you. Look, y'all, only thing I can tell you is to have discernment. And when God show you something, believe that shit the first time. Like, do not continue to put effort in a lose-lose situation. Friend, family, or foe, treat a hoe like a hoe. And that's all I got to say. But that's all, folks. Let me take my broken ass up in here. Put me some motherfucking, what's that, lighted cane.